The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 322. You get the Nasdaq up 105. S&P's up 30. Bottom line is that you get S&P's up big. I'm saying, like, instead of buying the dip, you're selling the rip.
Oh, boy. Okay, we got a new one.
That's right. That's right.
G20 weekend, and you got it going.
You got it going, man. Gold contract up 13 bucks, trading at $12.39 an ounce. You got silver up 37 cents, $14.59 an ounce. Light sweet crude, that caught a bid also up 2 bucks, $52.92 a barrel. And notes and bonds are still saying the number, folks. Okay, so let's just watch this for a second. When you take a look at the aspect of where we are, even percentage-wise, right? You have the Dow Industrials right now up 1.2%, S&P's up 1, Nasdaq up 1.4, and guess what? As soon as you go over to the 10-year bond again, what you're going to see is that it's rejecting lower price, man. This thing wants higher price, lower yield. That in itself is like, okay, man, why? Well, that's because they're buying it, folks. There's more demand than there is supply, and that sets up to me that this S&P is not going to basically be holding. King dollar is still over its swing point from August 15th, and the King dollar is going to need a lot more volume in order to break that down. You know, out here today, you've done 11,000 contracts. You're at 96,875. 96,450 is the number. We've been up here for a while now, though. You know, bottom line is that it's definitely up here. If we take a look at the S&Ps, what you're going to see in the S&Ps is that these babies are basically off their high pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, this is, you know, last night, even before the, like, in the middle of the night, we were at 28.12.
Okay.
I guess 28.14 we went up to.
Okay.
And you can see the first leg down, you know, has volume on it. Let me put this closer. So your first leg down here, you know, you can see, well, 930, but you got to remember, the futures are open, so it's not like, but first leg down, you had 100,000 contracts. Next leg down, you had 75,000. You're already into the gap, so now it's a problem child for just in general. Now, I really don't expect this whole thing to give it up today. What I expect is that, yeah, the S&Ps will be up 15 at the close or something. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. Some of the higher volume, well, actually, let's go look at the oil market. Because this, when you get a market like this, folks, this is a fun market. Because what you're going to do is you get these fast, wild moves. And you can see the oil market, so we popped $2. You get 415,000 contracts. And you're coming into 1 million. So, you know, it could do 1 million today. You know, we'll see how that shakes out. But
sure.
That, to me, looks like it's still a dead cat. That's, you know, it's wild. You know, you get oil up $2, you think that that's really good. But when you look at that chart, it's like, what?
No, it's been pretty dramatic to the downside.
One way.
It's pretty interesting, though, that's above all where that is, right? That is going
all
back
week,
to, like,
yeah. No, it popped.
All 5 days.
It definitely popped. The some of the higher volume equities, and we'll see if we get any volume in this market out here today. You get Advanced Micro, that's up almost 9%. It's up $2. We'll find Terrestrial must be taking over. Yeah. Glaxo. Yeah, okay. It's a takeover. That's a big number. Up $27.
That is.
Apple's up $3. You get Nvidia up 8. Verizon's down 2. Oh, look at this. What is this saying? Let's see what they're having to say. What are they going to? Samsung's releasing it without them or something? We'll see what they're going to say here. So. Samsung and Verizon will bring out one of the first commercial 5G smartphones to market the first half. Jeez.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's so funny. You think that it would go up instead of down.
No, for sure, right?
Yeah.
What else they have going on here?
Yeah, it just, I guess they're looking for more, you know?
I guess you have the Sprint CFO out there talking or something, so maybe saying something.
And what's interesting here, folks, is Verizon's one of the ones that have held up in this market.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So we'll see where it shakes out. If we go inside the NDX 100 and look at the strength versus the weakness, oh, look at this. You got Win up 10, is that $10?
10%.
Yeah,
11.
10%.
Yeah.
11.55. We'll have to get back to that and see what's going on there.
Yes.
INCY is up 6%. You get NVIDIA up 5. Regeneron's up 5. Taken away from it, Take-Two Interactive, that's down 5. Let's go over to Win. Okay, so the low for the year is 92. The high is 203. Okay, it's still way off the high, that's for sure. You got a pop. I see. Okay, so the this is going to be all about Macau, China again. The casinos over there. Let's see. Upward. Does it have a number? Let's see. Really? Oh, okay. Here it is.
There you go. Even the next paragraph. Yeah.
This one right here?
Yes. The advance was spurred by better expected industry data released from Macau's Gaming Inspection and Coordination Bureau, which said this weekend in November, gross gaming rose 8.5% year over year. Beating, they were looking for 4%.
That's a big number.
That is a big number.
And they spend, it's on a big number too. That's what's pretty cool.
Marking the 28th straight month of gains. That's pretty interesting that they can rise. More money, more money on those tables.
Yeah.
An easier macroeconomic environment further helped the beaten down stocks. And even with today's advance, the index is still down 18% for the year.
They want more.
They do.
They want more. It's pretty amazing when you can go 28. It said 28 months, right?
28 months. 2.5 years of straight growth.
It's a big number.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look at that gold contract out here. So we have a gold out here. Bottom line is that you're running into your swing point now. You have some volume coming into it. Let's see what we got here. So, yeah, we got to go back to the old contract. So when you're looking at this chart, folks, what's happening is that we are now on the February contract, so you can't take that swing point right there.
Sure.
What we can do.
What day is that? Did you get?
That'll be like
the 21st.
The 21st. But what you can do quick, just to go into it, you can go to the GDX. I can bring up the other one. What did I say? The 28th?
21st. There you go.
21st. Okay, so that's 51 million, right? And we're going to need a lot. We only get 5 million right now. The GLD, actually, they do it this way. This is actually more accurate because the GLD is the number. That's the 21st right there because that is the equivalent of the contract. And the GLD might do it. 8.8 million. We're at 2.3 right now. So we'll see what I can do. And if you can do it, then, you know, the probability gets pretty big that you're going to go after the 26th. And the 26th has some volume up here. So there's some action, man. And we get action kind of all over the place here. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. What you're going to see inside the Dow Industrials, the winners, well, the leaders out here. Good old Boeing is putting 103 points into it. Dow.
Bad.
Yeah, exactly. Apple 25, Verizon 24, Caterpillar 24.
It was Visa putting that 24, right? Verizon's taking like 14 off, yeah.
Taking it south.
That's right.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials up 279, Nasdaq's up 103, S&Ps are up 28.5. Come right back.
The TAS Profile Scanner is the most revolutionary piece of trading software that you will ever try. Wouldn't you like to approach the markets with confidence? As you begin your trading day, it's likely that you'll be faced with lots of decisions. In order to make the best decision, the first thing you'll need is a strategy that will help you minimize your risks. Whether we're in a bull or bear market, a good strategy is to have the tools needed to help you scan and analyze the markets before you trade. The TAS Profile Scanner instantly scans and filters over 2,500 global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, president of TAS Market Profile, the TAS Profile Scanner understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications, automated trading algorithms, and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. Whether you're looking at the trade matrix, the ETF heat grid, the market breadth, the landscape charts, or the many other features of the TAS Profile Scanner, this is a piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the markets and set up your trades. The team at TAS has even put together a 12-part video series to walk you through every aspect of the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find directly on the TAS order page at TFNN.com. Sign up now for only $97 a month with a risk-free 30-day trial, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. See for yourself how you can harness the full power of the TAS Profile Scanner by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services section. Remember, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Don't let another day pass you by without trying out this amazing piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the market and how you place trades. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's up by 299, and we get the Nasdaq up 111. S&Ps are up 30, and we got quite a market, right?
We sure do.
Yeah. You know,
we're 200 points off the highs in the Dow, right? But we're still 300 points in the positive, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And if you take a look, so if we put the SPY up, and you're going to see, you know, it's always amazing to me that, you know, you have the downdraft here, meaning, you know, going all the way back to the 10th of October. Your first leg down took you 286 to 277. Next leg took you to 270. Now that's where the volume contracted. That was the last day that we had big volume. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
You know, you did a nice counter trend bounce. First time you get up to 281. Then you went south to 259. You come up and tested the 281, and we hit 280.40 thus far today. So this is going to be, you know, this is bottom line. This is, can it make it or break it, folks? This is how this basically shakes out. Because here's the sell point. There's, you know, because people have their back on the other side of these areas. You know, sometimes when you look at this, well, how easy that could be if you're a bull, or just push it over the other side of it. But guess what?
Maybe not.
Well, everyone that's over here, they're saying, oh, man,
yeah,
I can get out, you know?
Yes.
So this is where the bulls and bears line up, you know? And I think everyone knows what my take on it. My take is that the larger portion, which is not done yet, is that high volume low out there, you know, that's just sitting there laying. So the way this has worked out, you know, time-wise is pretty wild, too, you know, because it has a shot, no doubt, to make it today, but it's going to have to make it a lot further than we are right now. It'd have to climb up, because you can see if it actually did climb up to the highs of last night. Let's see. Whoops, ESC. See, if it climbed up to the highs of last night and closed up there, that'd be impressive.
Yes.
You know, because in the futures, you're talking about the swing high is 28.18, and we were at 28.14. If you could close there, yeah, God bless you.
Yeah, it's 1% above where we're trading at right now.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and what I thought was really cool. Now, watch this, folks. This was unusual. Wait till you see the volume that came in the indices at the close. Look at that, 1.5 billion on the NYSE. This was on Friday. And on the NASDAQ, we came in at 2.5.
So last trading day of the month?
Yeah, that exactly.
Right. Yeah.
They, you know, you never know, is it the last trading day of the month? Is it the first couple of days? There's a lot of movement around there, but they moved. Everyone moved.
Sure.
Everyone moved on that day. You know, so now what you have is that, okay, is it going to be able to, is there more buying out there now? Was all the rotation and everywhere that everyone wanted in their portfolio fixed for the month of December?
Yeah.
And we'll kind of find out today.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Because what does happen today, folks, is that the aspect of IRA money, you know, should be put to work here.
Sure.
You know, because that comes out at the end. That wasn't that IRA money yet. You know, that'll be today.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see how this baby shakes out. The XAU, the HUI, this is going to be, you know, we'll see whether the market bottom line is saying that, okay, listen, the Fed's not going to go up 3 times. You know, thus far, what you have out here is that XAU kind of same as the market. You know, we went to 66.24. That's not holding price. 65.52. We go take a look at the Gold Bugs Index. It's set up, well, it's stronger than the XAU. That got to 148.74, and that's not backing off as much, which is impressive. What they both had done last week is that they both did reject lower price, had lighter volume, had the whole setup. I think this is going to be all about the dollar once again, man. You know. So the rest of the commodity complex out here.
How about oil maybe taking a peek?
Yeah.
Up $2.
So you got, and we get gasoline. Gasoline's up 4 cents.
And natural gas, too, down 23 cents, right? You see that?
Look at that.
I know, quite a move.
4.30, down 5%.
I mean, you always talk about, actually, let's go to natural gas.
Yeah.
Because what's the margin requirements for natural gas right now? Because 23 cents.
That's $2,300, right? Oh, this, yeah, it keeps going up. 62.70 now.
Yeah.
Now that's where it should be, folks. I'm surprised that it took that long. Well, we didn't look at it Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
So it was creeping, because the last time we looked at it, remember, it was 2,800, then went to 32.
I think it went to 42.
Yeah. So now you're talking, because that's 6,000 is holding 43,000. You know.
Let's just see what. I just wanted to see the complete move. Yeah, because you basically have like 62 cents of movement that you're putting up in equity.
Right. Right. And it's moving.
It's not bad. Yeah.
It already done 30, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you held it at the close on Friday, you were up there at 460, so you're down 30 cents. It's half your investment. Yeah.
Pretty intense.
I would treat that whole investment as risk capital if you're getting in that futures market, or just not get in that futures market.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. Okay, so here the S&P wants to make a run. Let's see what we got here. This is going to be. It has a couple hours to basically have the bulls and bears fighting it, and we'll see whether it can get anything.
They were talking about in the den, maybe later in the afternoon we get a run back up. We might get it right now, man.
Yeah, well, you're gonna. This is what's so cool, folks. Now you're gonna learn a lot right now, because what we have is that, let's see, you're 4 minutes into this bar, and I'll take the smaller bar. The smaller bar has 7,500 contracts on the 10-minute. The top of that bar is 27.98, and what did I say? 75,000. Okay. And right now you're at 31. But you got to wait to that bar, because what does end up happening in 6 minutes, you know, you get one trader, and if you're a big trader from somewhere, bang, there's 50,000 in, like in 2 seconds.
What's the margin on an E-mini contract?
This is like 30, 40, yeah, 6,600.
Okay.
6,600 is holding 139,000.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
And what is each point representing?
$50.
Point is $50.
$50. And large contract is $250, but no one even trades large contracts.
Yeah, no,
anymore.
I just wanted to see what, right.
Yeah. You want to see something? Look at this. This is where this margin, watch this. This is crazy. The bond market, okay? You $1,000
and a point's 1,000
for 120.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, 1 second. No, sorry, 1 second. Hold that. I gotta make sure of that, because That sounds outlandish, but it's close to that. Yeah, it is.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. So isn't that wild?
It is.
Because what happens in the bond market, folks, is that normally you don't have the types of moves, you know, like a half a point move is like extraordinary in the bond market.
Yeah, a full point would be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, so to put it in context, right? This is 1,100. That's like 1,000. The S&P was $50 a point, which means for 100 points, that's 5,000. So, you know, you're putting up 6,600. So for the S&Ps, you need like 110 points of movement. You're putting up, right? Which that makes sense. 4% on a daily basis, which is probably like a similar type. Even it seems even more exaggerated in the S&Ps, because I've seen a point move in the 10-year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Versus I haven't seen a 100 plus move in the S&Ps.
I like for trade bonds. I know what you're saying, man. I mean, it's, you know, pretty wild. It really is.
Some leverage.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials up 341. Nasdaq's up 131. S&Ps are up 37. Come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
The Path of Least Resistance, David White's daily market letter, gives you trade recommendations based on David's proprietary Power Law Vector indicator that put the odds of success overwhelmingly in your favor. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price for each stock and option trade. David combines his years of trading experience along with his background in technology and computing to offer his subscribers his take on the markets on a daily basis. Every trading day by 9:30, David publishes his morning issue of The Path of Least Resistance, along with updates sent out throughout the week whenever there is new actionable trading information. All new subscribers receive a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. To sign up for David White's daily trading newsletter right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials are up 338. We get the Nasdaq up 126. S&Ps are up 36. And if we go over to Alfria, is that a...
Afria, I believe.
Afria, okay.
Why don't you pull up the chart first? So we have the article already.
APHA.
All right. No. Oh, is that? Yes, you're right. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, so...
Yeah, just one more.
Oh, you know, there's going to be two.
APH Canadian. No,
This is U.S. No,
that's not. Sure.
Yeah, it's
you got
in the
it. You got it. You got it.
Okay.
Perfect. We'll get
Okay,
there.
so this is.
This is a good one.
Yeah, this is a marijuana stock, folks.
You got it.
Revenue.
Operates in Canada.
Yep, revenue. They're looking.
They have 13 million in the last quarter, right?
Yeah,
That's the one thing we know of.
They're looking for 201 million this year.
Well, that might have changed as of this morning.
Slightly.
At least the public's awareness of what's going on.
The low, folks.
Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Well, it's a monster ABC down, that's for sure. Your 8-point on this is 13.45.
Poor people buying at 12 to 16 bucks when it was up there.
Your B is 7.60, so approximately $5, right? $5. Let's say so. That brings you down to 3.50. Let me bring this back. Let me hear this, because this is pretty intense, folks.
Yeah, this goes beyond cannabis.
Yeah, this goes beyond cannabis for sure. It doesn't have a high volume high, so it never has to trade back there. Okay, now, wait to see
No matter
this.
what it has on that chart, it never has to trade back there after we pull up what's going on.
Right.
So the first story we pull up, right, this is the main story, and it's talking about cannabis stocks pulling back in general, but this Afria plunged as much as 29%, biggest drop since 2013, after Quintessential Capital Management told a New York conference the company's diverted...
This morning. This just happened this morning.
That the company, talking about Afria, had diverted about half its assets into inflated investments held by insiders. Basically talking about running a public company, diverting funds into businesses that they own.
Right.
So,
and when you see what this is, folks, this is incredible.
You jump to the next, which just talk about, so the hedge fund, they've targeted. So Gabriel Grego, founder, told a conference in New York on Monday, diverted half into inflated investments held by insiders. Now we pull up, and this is the report, which is pretty explosive, even at the beginning. The bottom line, the scheme was simple. Insiders acquire stakes in virtually worthless corporate entities overseas through shell companies, jurisdictions where beneficial owners are kept secret. Shortly afterwards, insiders cause the public companies they control to acquire these short sales, these shells, at enormous and unjustified markups, generating huge profits. Now, this is just a capital management company putting this out, just to put things in context.
No, for sure,
There's nothing even official, but man, those are some pretty...
Well, let's see, let's keep going. So in most instances, the entities acquired by... Afria exhibit little or no sales or operating activity, minimal assets, and questionable corporate governance. Insiders seem to exaggerate the nature of these entities. For example, quoting what we believe grossly inflated revenue figures are trying to portray expensive donations as purchase orders. More wrongfully, we notice what appears to be... More worryingly, we notice what appears to be schematic attempts to hide the true nature of these transactions. For example, changing the names of the shell companies involved in a way that makes it harder to link them to the Afria's insiders.
Yeah, this is systematic. That's they're completely...
These M&A transactions are entirely financed by copious and dilutive share issuance. Whoa, baby.
Yeah, and it speaks to the nature when you're dealing with companies that have no revenue. Yeah. So this is possible because everything's based on a story in these companies right now. And that's what we talk about, and that's what, so they probably said to themselves, if this is that, and I'd say this is criminal if they get into it for sure, they probably said, well, they're saying we're worth $2 billion and we made $13 million in revenue, so why don't we find a company that's made $5,000 in revenue and say it's worth $50 million in revenue, and we'll buy it.
Right.
And that's the same valuation. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm off by zeros, but you get the point. You know that it's...
big time.
Yeah.
And the thing that's amazing here, so I just pull up basically not all the cannabis stocks, but all of them in the rankings that have higher caps. And you can see that, this was one of them at the very top. Now for the year, it's down 27%. Well, that's today, isn't it? Yeah, that's today.
Yeah, and that's not categorized by market cap, though, I don't think.
No, it just brings them up.
Yeah, no, they're huge companies, yeah.
There's, so?
It's one of the main ones. It was one of the main players.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Especially when you look at what it was at when it was trading at 14, 16 bucks in terms of the market cap at that level.
Inch by inch, folks, we're getting closer to where these babies want to go.
I was just going to say, that's where, you have a $10 billion company and all they've taken in is $13 million ever in their entire, and you better check and make sure that their story is worth it.
Well, if you want to listen to this, folks, I hope I can find this, because this was a great article.
And just before you
Oh,
jump
here it is.
Okay,
Here.
good.
So
Perfect.
watch this. This is pretty. This is actually. Oh, this is even funnier. This is even funnier that this article was about this company. So this might be a gaffe too. Not that this part of the article. So this is on Saturday or Friday.
Yes.
I read it. Okay.
I think it was yesterday, maybe Sunday. Yeah.
So what
over the weekend.
What it was about, folks, is that it was midsummer, less than 3 months before Canada legalized recreational marijuana, and the CEO had a problem. Okay, it had to do with he just hired 50 people to work in the pot producer's greenhouse in Ontario, and the end of the first week, all but 8 of them had quit. Now listen to this.
Pretty intense working in a greenhouse, I imagine.
Totally. But now watch this, though. This comes down. This guy had to eat 750 grand of pot. Okay, look at this. He's claiming a lack of qualified local labor forced the company to dispose of 14,000 cannabis plants in the quarter ended August 31st that after they weren't harvested in time, costing it nearly 1 million Canadian. They should have called Elon Musk. He would have slept there. I would have slept there.
Forgive me, but I'm not going to believe anything that guy says at this point in terms of what just...
No, I know.
Yeah, right.
When I saw this on Saturday, I says, what? I says, could you imagine, folks, that you have something in front of you? I mean...
So they do the... Yeah, oh, it's
they'd be
crazy.
going day and night
It's
to get it
crazy.
done. Yeah. I'd call some farmers in the Midwest. They know how to do it.
So they have Canada's Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program. Hired 50 temp workers, right, from the Caribbean, Guatemala. Plans to bring it up to 100 more. Their experience underscores the swelling demand for labor in Canada's 5-year-old cannabis sector.
It says 34, what does it say, 30? Oh, that's a triple, that's not a lot.
No. And that's
Bottom line is, we'll see where the rest of this just shakes out, but...
You can see the rise, though. Even since the beginning of last year,
sure.
you only had about 10 jobs per 10,000, basically 1 out of 1,000. Used to be, now it's about 3 to 4 out of 1,000. That Afria story, we'll hear more about that. I would be very wary if you're in that stock.
Yeah, what is the symbol again?
APHA, I think.
Yeah.
There you go.
This just might be the first big scandal.
Oh, big time. I mean, you're talking about it was worth $10 billion at one point, and they only had $13 million in revenue. And, you know, what could happen here is that they still might have some cannabis plants, and they just might be bilking the company on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so the company might actually have a great future. We'll see. But I wouldn't believe anything, and I wouldn't have my money with them after knowing that that's...
You can see from, they've already done 14 million shares.
Oh, yeah.
And
I would be cutting my losses.
They only have 249 million outstanding.
Go get into a different cannabis company if that's really what you need action even
Big time.
today. Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today. No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials are up 293. We get the Nasdaq up 104. S&Ps are up 30. And we get our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. Of course, he's going to be coming up today at noon, but he also is coming up doing a workshop for his subscribers. Great time to be over and come over and be a subscriber, folks. You can see we get the volatility, man. You got a two-way market out here. This is going to be this Tuesday.
That's right. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock.
Tomorrow.
I know.
God, yeah.
Otherwise known as tomorrow, right? What's next for the market? He's going to be talking about what's next, what sectors he's looking for a rally, and which may need more time. He had a sell signal in there in 2018. You can get in there for that 90-minute workshop tomorrow at 5 o'clock with Basil and all his subscribers. That will be archived, so 90 minutes in there. It'll be up on your members page the next day. And it's nice he's doing it on Tuesday. I mean, Wednesday, of course, market close for passing President Bush. So if you have some time on Wednesday and you're not doing anything because the market's closed, right, you can watch the archive of Basil's workshop if you didn't check it out Tuesday night. So get in there, check out Basil's work, and of course he does a great morning letter every day, puts out some great newsletters, had his letters over the weekend, letters this morning, so you get that as well.
I'm going to love it.
Yeah. I was trying to remember myself the last time a president had passed away. When was the last president that did pass away? Was it?
I think it was President Reagan, because I remember, because we never get days off.
And that's why
outside of it. I think it was.
I'm young enough that the market being closed on Wednesday caught me off guard because I'm not used to it.
Right. Exactly. And I think it was that long ago. I think it was. We'll Google it.
We will. We'll get it up.
But I think it was that long ago, meaning, I don't know, 10 or 12 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, no, that could be possible, even if not longer. Yeah.
All right. 877-927-6648. Okay, so now let's go back over this. On the last break, folks, you had the S&P going after that swing point. So just intraday, I'll show you how this baby shakes out. So we were looking for, you know, when you take a look at these 10-minute bars, right? So that's the bar that it was going after. Okay, so you can see that it ended up being 58,000 contracts. You reached 2796. Well, you were going into 75,000 and 2798. You know, so bottom line, not enough juice. Now just the opposite. Now what's really cool here, it's just the opposite on the way down. In order to break that low, to me, when I say break the low, break it with conviction, meaning that you're really going to go lower, you're going to need 62,000 contracts. And that's a lot of contracts, by the way, on the way down. So that's what the cause building is in the middle of this quite a bit. And that's where the market, you know, does release that information.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see.
Thanks to our man Bill in the Den. Yeah. 2004 it was Reagan.
So it was 14 years ago.
Yeah.
That's quick 14 years, man.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Time is a trip, man. It's just.
It certainly is.
So we'll see where this S&P is going to go. Now, if I put up the SPY, you're going to see the same thing, which is kind of cool. Since, let's see. So did I do that intraday? I did. Okay. Got to bring it. No, we have more than 10-minute bars. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Right? Oh no, that's right.
I was like, what are we on?
No, that's right.
It's early in the day.
Yeah, it's early in the day. Okay, so on this one here, what you're going to see is that 10-minute bar had 2.9 million, and you're going into 2.7. Oh, that's going to get interesting. So here's some divergence. See this? 2.9 versus. I'm not going to take the open and bar because that is the difference in the S&Ps versus the futures. So what does happen, folks, is if you have the futures, what I always do is, if I'm intraday, I'm looking at both of them.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying to say, okay, talk to me, right? And this one here, the reason I wouldn't take the opening bar in the S&P is that there's plenty of people that can't trade before the market, and they are buying the S&P on the open or close.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So, you know, you really need a little more information inside if you're just looking at the SPY and you don't have the futures. If you go to the Qs, you can see the Qs also had volume there. We had volume of pretty good volume, 2.5 million. Now at the bottom, there's only 1.5. So these Qs, you know, this is saying that there's more force top side than the bottom side right now. So we'll see how this shakes out when it comes down there. But that's what that's saying right now.
Yeah.
The IWM. That was going into a million, and it did a million. The IWM's weak. So this is what, if you're watching the market, folks, what you want to do is watch the IWM. The reason being is this, is that if the IWM doesn't hold that gap of 152.86, that's problems in paradise. Because that's the gap that, you know, plenty of traders are going to be looking at the gap that we gapped open earlier this morning. Is it only filling the gap?
Okay.
So the IWM
Sure.
would give you an indication. Well, if the IWM doesn't hold, guess what? Then, you know, you probably have a situation that the high was in, and guess what? You know, because there's not a lot of catalyst right now to go higher. You know?
Yeah.
Window dressing, we're here. I mean, if they're going to buy
We'll see. The trade deal has 90 days, right, with China.
Oh, yeah.
So just as in time flies in that same essence, they better do something, because if that 90 days goes, yeah, we could just get an extension
Right.
for another 90 days or something, but we'll see what happens. That might not be the case.
Right. And you know, when you take a look, this would also happen. So watch this, which people, you know, it's amazing. See, the aspect of where we are just in larger trends is brought up quite a bit on the way up, and it's not brought up on the way down. It's kind of just how the market goes, you know what I mean? And what you're going to see here is that you basically, you're going, you know, you jumped over the 200-day, which is totally, you know, that's big. There's no doubt about that. You're going into, you jumped over the 50 also.
Yeah.
And you're right at the 100.
Yes.
You know? So we'll see how it handles it. The Qs, probably the same thing. Oh, no, look at that. That's interesting. So the Qs are right at it. So that's going to be a big test for the Qs.
Yeah.
You know, the Qs are right at all those, and the IWM probably is below all of them. Yeah.
There you
so
go.
the IWM is still showing that
It's right up coming
Yeah.
to near that 50.
that they've sold some product out here, man.
Definitely.
There's no doubt. If we go into the, so Amazon, this is where, you know, I was looking at Amazon this morning, you know, and Amazon, folks, this is like a classic. It was going right for a swing high. Look at this thing, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it gaps higher. 1784 is your swing. It went to 1778. So then we get a lot of moving pieces out here. There's no doubt about it. And the real question's going to be, the next time this S&P comes south, is it going to be able to break that level? You know, the gold equities aren't catching a bid. You know, this GDX is weak. I mean, that's almost finished to close the gap. Look at that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
That's also kind of an indication that the S&P could get lower. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. Don't forget, folks, our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, is going to be doing an outstanding workshop for you, as well as all his subscribers. You can be a subscriber by coming over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see an opening call right under featured content. Tommy and I come right back.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools, as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. So we go over to that S&P, and what you're going to see, we just broke. And
Quite a little pullback.
And you broke with volume. So, you know, we're doing those 10-minute bars, and what you're going to see here is that, you know, we were talking a little bit earlier, 62,000 contracts is what you needed. Well, we're going to get it because you're only 4 minutes into it, and you're at 45,000 right now. 1 second. Yeah, 37.
Yeah.
So more than likely you're going to get it. So this market's going to have a hard time holding price. Now this is not a, well, we'll see where it shakes out. But you know what does happen is that when you get a market like this, the market has about an hour and a half, 2 hours in the morning for the bulls and bears fighting it out. And right now,
The fight is on.
the fight is on. The sell is on. When you go from highs to lows right now, we're down 32 points from the high. 28 to 15, I think, was the high out here. Or 28.18. That's a big number, man. 28.14. Yeah. So you're talking, what, 18, 28, 32. 32 That's 320 points in the Dow.
Yes.
Big number.
Yeah, more than a full %, right?
Big number.
Yeah.
And of course, you stay right there, folks, because we get a fast market coming up, and that's where we're talking defined risk, we're talking option strategies, talking futures, and then our man, Mr. Basil Chapman's going to be coming up, of course. We get some great programming coming throughout the Do It day for you. And now, the dollar, watch this dollar, because this is going to get interesting, that it actually looks like it might make that run. Let's see, what was the low last? Oh, it was still 650. 640 was the low last night. 450 is the number, though. It's 96, 450 to get under that.
That'd be quite a move, a little ways.
Quite a move. And that'll put some real juice under the gold market, folks. Stay right there, folks. Fast market coming up next. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.